Hi guys. I'm back. I hope everyone is having a lovely Friday. Today's message, what I wanted to pretty much go over and cover. I'm going to be going over. I'm going to be going over on what it takes for you guys to really move forward. Moving forward into what God has for you. Moving forward into what God has for you, and situations that, hey everyone, hey Dre, situations that God delivered you from, right? And so the message for today is God is telling you to move forward and to not look back. This is a warning pretty much for you. This is also a message that I need to deliver and that I really need to get out, that has been weighing on my spirit. I'm feeling like, it's a lot of you all who have gone through situations in your life, right? And I always tell you guys that even though we're not always deserving and prepared for the assignment, for the mission that we're on, for the things that are thrown our way, the curves that life may throw at us, and realizing that it was necessary for our growth, right? It was necessary for our elevation, right? That's when we become elevated beings. And so we all know and we're familiar with the story of Lot's wife, right? And I don't even know why yesterday I was just going about my normal duties. And, I said, I was going to take a week off and go back. And this story kept weighing on my spirit. And I said, okay, I went back and I went over the story again. And we all know that there were two angels that were sent into the city of Sodom and Gomorrah to destroy that city, right? We all know that the things that were happening in that city, God was not approving of. And he sent two angels in to destroy that city. And these were the same two angels that came to Lot and told Lot and warned him to go ahead and get his family up out of that city because they had plans to destroy that city, right? And these two angels gave specific instructions on what to do, told them to move forward, don't stop in any playing fields, keep moving forward, don't look back. And we're reminded of what happened to Lot's wife for her blatant disobedience. And looking back, she was turned into a pillar of salt. And so that is a message of what happens to us when we choose to reminisce, when we choose to look back on things of the world, things of how it used to be, and, past sins and past way of beings, right? Take it how it resonates. That's how I'm feeling, how I'm going to go ahead and deliver this message based on why I was led to go ahead and read that story again about Lot's wife. And so I'm feeling like, okay, I'm saying, okay, God, do you want me to say this as a warning? And I'm feeling like somebody somewhere is reminiscing or looking back on the things that have happened to you. And what God is telling you is, I got you up out of these situations. I delivered you from these people so that you may step into what I need you to step into and become renewed, right? And so what I'm feeling is a lot of you have been focusing on what happened to you. Let me tell you something real quick. It's almost as if also a warning for these people too. The people that did you wrong, the people who criticized you, the people who gossiped about you, right? It's almost as if you was on this wheel. And as you was on this wheel, you was going through betrayals, you was going through upheavals, you was going through setbacks, you was going through disappointments, you was going through loss, you was going through pain, you was going through alienation. And see, God saw everything of what you was going through, right? And see, it's the things of what is known and unknown to us that is forgivable but unforgettable. We forgive, but we don't forget. But it's not for us to stay in that energy And it's not for us to look back either, because there's a reason why things started taking off. As soon as God took you, baby, he took you, he stopped that wheel. He took you and he said, I got a surprise for you. I also got a trick for the people who went against you. A trick for the people who thought they had you in a stuck place, thought they was going to keep you stagnant. God took you, stopped that wheel, took you up off that wheel and shot you up and said, you know what? It's a blessing for you. It's a blessing for you. It's a blessing for you, and you. Do you get me what I'm saying? It's almost as if you was on this elevator with these people, right? And I don't know why the number 45 is coming out of me, but I'm feeling like you was on this elevator. It didn't go past the 45th level. It didn't go past the 45th level, right? You on this elevator around these treacherous, envious, and jealous people, baby, that knew who you were. They knew that the things that they did to you, you would never do to them. People can sense your energy and know what you stand for before you even open up your mouth. And I told you a lot of the times you went through what you went through with these people because your spirit rubbed them the wrong way. Baby, because you of God, you of light. People know you was destined for greatness. You get me what I'm saying? And so you was on this elevator. It didn't go past the 45th level. These people had you surrounded. They was blocking your blessings, blocking what God was trying to have come in for you for your life. And God said, you know what? I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. God got you up off that elevator and took you with him and put you up on another elevator with him. See, when you got on this elevator, you noticed there was no numbers. You say, well, God, why is there's no numbers for us to determine what level you about to take me on? Why is there's no numbers? You get me what I'm saying? And God turned around and told you, because there's no limit on my power. JC, back me up. GPR, you with me, man? You already know what to do. If any of these messages resonate with you, please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And tell a friend to join the JC gang. Reach one, teach one. We ride together, we slide together. JC gang for life. Baby, God turned to you and told you, don't you put no limit on my power like that. Asking me why there's no numbers. There's no numbers because there's no limit on the things that I'm about to do for you. There's no limit on the amount of blessings and abundance and prosperity but that I'm about to bring your way. Do you understand me what I'm saying? God told you, man, he said, I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. These people was trying to keep you on this stuck elevator. These people didn't want what God had for you. Some of these people knew what, but see, what they don't understand is you can't stop what God has already predestined for your life. You foolish to think that you can do it, that you can do that. What God already has planned for you and has in store for you will be for you. And see, he took you off this elevator and put you on this special elevator with him. And he told you, don't put no limit on my power. And you kept elevating. You kept progressing. You get me what I'm saying? Every time somebody thought that they had you all figured out, that they knew what was going to happen for your life, that's when God surprised people. You get me what I'm saying? You could never figure out what the next blessing or what the next thing was going to be that he was going to bring your way. But every time he brought you and took you to another level in your life, baby, it got to the point where you got so weak in your knees and you just fell down and you said, God, what you doing? You just kept crying. You say, God, I ain't asked you for this. I just wanted just a little old house on the corner. I just want a little bit of this. I just want a little. God say, no, don't shortchange yourself. You get me what I'm saying? I know what you asked me for, but I know what I had planned for you. I saw everything that you went through, everything that people said about you, how they put their mouth on you. I'm about to bless you times 10 beyond what you asked me for. Amen. Do you get me what I'm saying? This is what God had planned for you. And see, you had these people that was looking at God rise you up. And they kept looking. They just like, is it going to stop? Well, when is it going to stop? Well, when are they going to fail? When are they going to come back down and be where we are? When is it going to stop? Trying to send people to go ahead and sabotage you. Trying to send people to stop your elevation. You get me what I'm saying? God said, I got a trick for you. For every time that you try to think that you're going to stop my divine being, I'm about to bless them just that much more. Play with it. They kept seeing you 1 minute, you at 35. Next minute, they check back again, you at 75. Next time they check back again, baby, you at 505. Next time again, you at 805. And they just sitting there stuck, still at that 45th level that they thought they was going to keep you at. But God say, no, the devil is a lie. See, he went round and he was going back and checking everybody who had did you wrong. This is the justice. He told you to move forward. Let me handle that. All you got to worry about is once I get you out these situations, move forward, keep your head held up high, and step into what I have for you. You get me what I'm saying? And so he went knocking on everybody's door. There is no respect of persons. Do you get what I'm saying? When God step in, and it's time for him to go ahead, and you got to answer to him for all the things that you've done to people, and you did it. You didn't even have no just reason on why you was doing the things you do, why you was saying the things that you was saying, why you treating this person in an unjust way, treating them different from everybody else. You're gonna have to answer to him. You're gonna give him an answer. Even if these people couldn't give you an answer, they're gonna have to give God an answer. Because he knocking on everybody's door. He knocking at that family door. He knocking on that family door. He say, weren't you supposed to be their family? You were supposed to be the one that had their back. If no one else did, they should have been able to lean on you, lean on your help, lean on your support, lean on your wisdom. But no, you chose to sit back. You chose to criticize this person. You chose to. Thank you, May May, baby. Thank you, May May, for that donation. I love you. I appreciate you. He said you chose to sit back and discuss it amongst yourselves. And you thought that no one knew. You thought that oh, if we discussed it amongst ourselves, there's no way that they would know. And then you be fake with this person when they try to come around and show you love, but you know that you being fake. You get what I'm saying? Why? He's going and he's knocking on these people's door. He's saying you were supposed to be their family. You weren't supposed to sit up here and allow other people to see your disloyalty to your own blood. That you allow others to see you talk about this person. You allow others to chime in and say things about this person and try to put your 2 cents in on it. He knocking at your parents' door. You brought them into this world. You were supposed to be their peace, but you brought them stress. You added on more burdens. When they was at their lowest of lows, you sat up here and kicked this person down even more, and knowing that they could not change the situation, knowing that they could not turn back the hands of time if they could. And you sat there and constantly kept reminding this person of what they did as if they could change it. You kept going in and bringing up to this person's face their shortcomings. You was running your mouth to the wrong people. Things you should have kept inside the house, you allowed others into your business. You were supposed to be the parent. You were supposed to protect your child, but you shamed your child. You talked about your child. You beat your child down when they was already low. He knocking at these friends though. Knock, 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 knock. He knocking at them friends though. He say, this friend loved you. This, he or she, whoever it was, this person loved you beyond measure. This person would have took a bullet for you. Would have gave you their last. Would have took you in. If you ain't have nothing, they would have looked out for you. Came through for you in times that no one else did. They truly, truly understood the meaning of being a true friend. Being a genuine friend. Loving you from a special place in their heart. And you sit up here and you go and you backstab this person by doing the unthinkable, the unimaginable, because you thought you was going to get away with it as long as this person didn't know. Doing things behind their back, saying things and talking down on this person behind their back to others. They was respecting the code while you was out here being disloyal. They was respecting the code while you was out here lying, spreading lies and rumors on their name. They was respecting the code while you was out here being envious and jealous of them for no just reason. He knocking at these lovers' door, at the ex-lovers, right? That you dealt with, people who you was in relationships with. Knocking on their door. He's saying, how dare you go and do this to my divine being when I sent them in your life to be a blessing to yours? I sent them in your life to bless you. I sent them in your life to be your rib, to be your backbone. And you sit up here and you put this person in secret competition with others. You sit up here and you backstab this person. You sit up here and you shame this person. You sit up here and you lie, you cheat, you steal. He knocking on everybody's door. There is no respecting of persons because these people was wrong. Do you get me what I'm saying? But the whole reason as to why he got you about these situations, the whole reason why you was chosen, people have talked about you so bad. There's things that you know on these people that you never released. It's things that you know up on these people. See, these people who think that they so perfect, these people who keep skeletons, you know things on these people that at the end of the day, you chose to sit back and act as if you never knew. But these people, when they caught wind of things about you, they chose to go out here and spread it and judge you for it. But see, God sat high and looked low, baby. He saw that every time you was faced with these treacherous, envious, vindictive people, my God, every time that opportunities fell for you, fell through your hand, every time that you lost, every time that you was defeated, you didn't go and slander these people. You didn't do no tit for tat. You didn't wish ill on these people. Baby, God sat high and looked low and saw you every time you got down on your knees. You cried out to that man. You asked him for help, whereas you couldn't get it from no one else because everybody who was around you wasn't for you. So you couldn't get it from the people who was around you at that time. Do you get me what I'm saying? But he saw you get down on your knees. You cried out to that man and you asked him, please, God, send me help. God saw you drowning. All you wanted to do was just lift your head up just to breathe a little bit. You get me what I'm saying? All you asked God for was just a little blessing. And God brought you a big blessing. All you asked God for was deliverance. And God brought you justice. It's the reason why things had to happen the way that it had to happen. It's the reason why you went through things the way that you went through them. Do you get me what I'm saying? There was things that you had to learn. It made you stronger. It made you wiser. But see, I tell you guys all the time, once you release a thing, once you release it, that's a burden that's lifted off your shoulders. And so the whole message for today is in telling you that you have to move forward. And God is instructing you to move forward. And don't you dare look back. It's because of all the things that he has in store for you. You've already gone through your hell and high water. You've already gone through your highs, your lows. You've already gone through your tests and your trials and your tribulations. Now you on that elevator with him. And he ain't leaving you. You got a whole spiritual team that's surrounded around you. Do you get me what I'm saying? People will be a fool if they think that what happened to you before is going to happen to you again. They'll be a fool to think that what God has for you, that it's going to cease. Or they're going to be able to stop it in some type of way. What God already has predestined for you is for you. That is for you. That man coming through for you. For all the things that he saw you went through. And he say not one time did you wish ill on these people? Not one time. Not once. The only thing you was praying about was asking God for deliverance, you was asking God for help. You was asking God for guidance. Your heart is pure. Do you get me what I'm saying? So when people sit back and they sit up there like, well, when is it going to stop? When are they going to fail? You're never going to fail. It's never going to stop. Because you're God's child. And he coming through for you. It's your time now. It's your time now. Do you get me what I'm saying? But as God is delivering you and taking you away from these people, taking you away from these situations, it's not for you to look back. Didn't I tell you the things that are known and unknown? There's things that you don't even know. God knew it would have broke you beyond this. It wouldn't have been no trying to repair or anything like that, because he knows that you're fragile. He knows that you're sensitive. There are certain situations and people played that role so good, their mouth was foul. When they spoke against you, their mouth was foul. You don't know that. You only know bits and pieces of what God showed you. And see, these people trying to sit back and realize how you know what you know. But if they knew who you was rocking with, if they knew who was walking with you, they wouldn't ask that question. So leave these ungodly people behind and leave them alone. God already delivered you from these people. He already took you up out these situations, baby. He placed you on that elevator with him for a reason. So nobody will mess with you, not ever again. He always was walking with you. Do you get me what I'm saying? He always was walking with you. But he bringing things around tenfold now because he's tired. And he's saying it is your time. These people were wrong. And I keep saying that. These people was wrong to do you the way that they did you, to say the things that they said. But when people try to hold you to your past sins, like I've said before, tell them God already dropped them charges. Do you see? Those charges have already been dropped. God say that you are a new person. You are a new person. You stepping into your new beginning. You got new blessings, new changes, new things, everything new that's coming your way. Thank you, Tamika. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Tamika. I appreciate that. Everything new. Go back to my message where I said about everything new. Let me tell you something. Tell these people, man, tell these stuck people, tell the enemy, man, that God has already dropped those charges. Do you hear me what I'm saying? You are not the person that you used to be. You will never go back to living the way that you used to live. That's why God got you away from these people. People try to figure out why you had to be the one to break the generational curse. Baby, because your heart was pure. Your heart was pure. And when God was blessing you, you so modest, you like, God, I ain't asked you for this. I just asked for a little blessing. I just wanted a little something. God coming through for you. He coming through for you. And like I say, these people will never understand. It's not meant for them to understand. Thank you, Timothy. Thank you, Timothy, baby. I appreciate that. These people will never understand, because the way that God did it, baby, I'm telling you, he stopped that elevator. He got you about that elevator. He put you on a new elevator, and he looked at you and he told you, don't you put no limit on my power no more. Don't you doubt me no more. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Thank you, baby. Thank you for that. Thank you for that donation. And so at the end of the day, you know, now that you've been delivered and now that you are freed, listen, this is a warning. You better be obedient and understand that when God tell you, do not look back and do not go back, you do as such. I'm telling you right now, I don't know who I'm speaking to. I don't know what you've been holding on to. I don't know what you keep pondering on. I don't know what you keep crying about. But I'm telling you right now, there's no need to cry when God has restored you in every way, when God has blessed you, when God is taking you up out of these situations, because you have always been different. You've always been special. And these people knew that. Do you get me what I'm saying? He can't make up for the things that you went through in the past while you was learning certain lessons. But baby, he coming through for you now and blessing you times 10 above what you asked him for. He got you over every obstacle. He got you over every setback, every word that was ever spoken against you. He put you in a position of power. He putting you in a position to succeed. Do you get me what I'm saying? In front of these people. He want these people to see because it's a lesson learned for them. A lot of people need to get up off of what God doing for you, so focused up on your life, they can't get to what God got for them too. Everybody got a blessing with their name on it, but it's for people to be sitting, it's for you to really sit back and understand what he has for you. And it's not always easy in order to get that blessing, to do as he say do, when he say to do it, and to get on your journey. It's not easy. And then once you get on the journey, to steadfast and keep pushing forward. Thank you, Emmanuel, baby. Thank you so much for that donation. Thank you. It's not easy for a lot of people. And so, like I said, no matter if people give you your just due, no matter if these people don't look at you in a different light, it doesn't matter. Because God is elevating you. God is progressing you. God is moving you forward. And so you need not worry. Because you made it through. You've already been delivered, whether you know it or not. You've already stepped into your new beginning, baby. So sit back wherever you are. Go ahead and get down on your knees after I get off this live, man. And go ahead and give God all the praise, honor, and glory. Do you hear me what I'm saying? Because what would we be if it wasn't for him? What would we be if it wasn't for him? People get this misconstrued. You get what I'm saying? All of this is spiritual. It's all spiritual. It's all tied back to him and what he has for us. Do you get me what I'm saying? That's why we have to keep, at the end of the day, no matter how hard it may get, we have to keep going and relying on him and asking him for guidance and asking him for support and giving him the praise, honor, and glory, because we already know, man, we would not have been here if it was not for him. If these people wanted their way, you would have been still stuck. But God say, no, I got different plans for you. I got blessings for you. Do you get me what I'm saying? It's time to leave these people. It's time to leave these situations, to leave that old place, that old city, whatever it is. In whatever way I was led to go ahead and deliver this message about you moving forward and not looking back. You need to leave it behind you. It's in the past. These people are in the past. God already brought you up out of it. He already delivered you. Okay? And understand that if you need a friend, you got it in me. If you need love, you got it in me. If you need inspiration, motivation, baby, a life example, you already know you got it in me. I come with that real. I don't come with that fake. I don't come with that fake. So you already know you got a friend in me. You got a sister in me. And until next time, I want y'all to stay prayed up. That's right. It's in the past. I want y'all to stay prayed up. Thank you, Thunder Baby. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. I want you to stay prayed up constantly. I want you to always keep your prayers running throughout the day. Write your prayers. Release what you have to release. Heal where you have to heal. Forgive where you have to forgive. But don't forget what these people did to you. But keep moving forward on what God has for you, baby. Because, listen, you think that this is just a tip. Whatever he's brought your way, baby, this is just a tip. Do you hear me? It's bigger and better that's in store for you as you keep going along throughout this journey. Do you get me what I'm saying? So you got to stay fast. You got to stay strong. You got to keep the faith. And you got to also put in work and stay in a positive mindset so that you can attract positive things into your life. Okay? And understand, I guess I'll leave it a couple minutes just to talk to you guys. If y'all want to ask me a question, I have a couple minutes before I have to before my next meeting, so I guess I could take some questions if you guys want to ask me something. That's right. Forget the past, Latasha. You got to forget it. It's in the past. Kenyatta, yes, I can pray for you. Send me an email. I always say send me an email so that I know exactly what you want me to say. Um, not what you want me to say, what exactly you want me to pray for, or what your situation, what your current situation is. And so you can go ahead and email me, Kenyatta, and I can go ahead and send a prayer in for you. I love you more. Yes, Major. I can. Just send me an email. So I want to make sure also that you guys are paying attention to the description box. I want to say that because I know a lot of you guys ask me about the email. You know, I put scriptures. Um, I put like biblical messages in my description box. Also include my email and everything of how you guys, if you guys want to sow a seed, you can sow a seed. All that information is always in the description box of the video. So, and also how you can follow me and different things like that. So just make sure that under the video that you read the description box, and all that information will be there. Also, I want to say as well, while we're here, pay attention to these people that keep creating these fake profiles and just straight out asking you guys, saying, oh, I prayed for you and I saw this. Listen, you won't really be able to tell the difference because they're using my profile. But at the end of the day, I never directly asked you guys for no money. I don't do that. Thank you, T. Thank you, T-Row. Thank you, T-Row, baby. I love you. Thank you for that donation. I don't directly ask you guys for that. I don't even try to mention it. If, like I said, I put what I put, and how you guys can go ahead if you want to sow a seed, how you can send that. All that is in the description box. But outside of me putting in the description box, I don't ask you guys to tell you guys, hey, sow a seed into my ministry. Send me this amount of money. You got to put this in here because I'm doing the Lord's work. I'm doing this because I want to do this. You get me what I'm saying? So know how to tell the difference between the two, because these people, like, they be sending different things under my comments, in my community board, in the videos, and that's not me. So I want to make sure that you guys are not getting got and sending these people whatever it is that you're sending them. The only way, and the way that you'll know how you can sow a seed and how you can send to me, that information is in the description box below. Or if you guys want to super chat when I come on here and I do the live, you guys can do that as well. But outside of that, that is not me. So just warning you guys about that, because they get getting crazy and getting out of hand with creating these profiles. You only reply to the people. No, I replied to everyone. I reply to everyone. But you guys, like I said, you guys can send me an email. I know that I have automatic email set up for when you guys do send it. I have that. I also have an assistant that helps me out right now as well with some of the emails and catching up with you guys. So bear with me on that, because I have so much that's going on. But I do have someone that's going through the emails. And so you guys, I should be caught up soon. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. Do you attend church service? So like I said, I worship the Lord in my own home. I pray. I do my own service. And then I also listen to other pastors like TD Jakes from time to time. I haven't physically gone into a church, if that's what you're asking me. Just amidst COVID, I just don't feel comfortable. But I do listen to the word. Like, I do have some people that I listen to. Joyce Myers, TD Jakes are my two favorite people right now that I listen to, and I play them every Sunday, and I go ahead and I have my own church. So that's what I do, and I do it like that. Yeah. So you guys have anything you want to ask me, anything you want to mention before I let you guys go? You guys can ask me. I'll leave some time so you guys can ask me some questions, because I'm dealing with a lot. You know. Okay, Red, I got you. Oh, you say there's a difference in your name highlighted in gray in the scammer? I don't know. When I be looking at it, I look at it so quick, it look almost like identical. So I'm like, can they tell the difference? I'm in Houston, JC. Yes, it's the relationship that you build with Jesus, the relationship that you build with God. No, I don't know what twin flame is. So you can't stop a narcissist. Like I said, we all have free will, right? We all have free will, so you can't. One thing of how you, like I always say about a narcissist always try to find a new supply, right? Because they're unhealed and they have to almost get around people or keep up this certain persona, that there's somebody that they're not. And so anytime that you come across a narcissist, right? The reason why they're stalking you is because if you've ever noticed certain people that they always leave a trail of broken hearts, of broken people behind. So if you was one of the people that they dealt with and they look back and they saw how you elevated and you progressed when you should have been down, that is what catches a narcissist's attention. And so immediately they'll turn around. Immediately they'll turn around and they'll say, this person was supposed to be down. I broke this person. They weren't supposed to be this. They weren't supposed to do this. They weren't supposed to be in this position in life. And so they'll never stop stalking you because you were the one that got away. You were the one that wasn't defeated. No matter how hard they tried, right? You could not have, you couldn't fall. You couldn't fail because God was with you. So you can never stop a person. They'll be stalking you. They'll be worrying about you and thinking about you for the rest of their lives because they'll never meet no one like you again, number one. And number two, their plans failed. What they wanted for you and how they wanted to have you didn't work, but it did for everyone else. And sometimes they get stuck into that pattern of what they do to people and expecting the same result. But see, when they came across you, it was different. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're welcome. They are. I did do a video, Israel, on signs of how to spot a narcissist. Is like in one of my very, very beginning. You got to go all the way down. I probably did that like a year ago. But I did do a video on signs of a narcissist and how to break yourself free from them. But I can do another video on that. Thank you guys. It's so good to see you too. Okay, so I'll leave it open for 2 more questions, guys, and then I gotta go. 2 more questions. I'll answer 2 more questions. Any questions? Gain stalking, Summer? Yeah, so gain stalking is mainly when you have people who are in this low vibration. See, a lot of the times we encounter people, like I always tell you guys, keep your vibrations high, right? Because you have low vibrational people, you have high vibrational people, right? So wherever you are on that scale will determine, you know, how you act towards other people. Likewise, how you view yourself and how you treat yourself. And so a lot of the times all gain stalking is let's say you go through a situation and you know you have certain people like with myself that was included in maybe this plan to go against you or whatever plan it was to go against you or have you a certain way. You know, you have sneaky and conniving people. Thank you, May May. And so what happened is when people have to have people on the inside or someone keeping tabs on you so they know how to move or they know how to catch you in certain parts, so they know how to catch you slipping or they can catch you here or do this to you. You get what I'm saying? I tell you, the enemy is always watching. They always lurking. And so one thing about it, sometimes the enemy don't always work alone. They'll get others. Like I said, whenever they can't break you, they'll get others to try to hate you as well and jump on this bandwagon of criticizing you and watching you and stalking you and keeping tabs on you. Because like I said, for whatever reason, if they gang stalking you, that's how you know you done got through something. Because they're gang stalking you because they're trying to see all the things that's happening in your life so they can see how to sabotage. Or maybe they just so caught up on your life. I tell you, some people so just caught up, they don't have a life. They really don't have a life. You got to pray for these people. It's sad. They will gang stalk you and get others to watch your social media or keep tabs on you with this or send a person your way or ask questions about this or do this or do that or do that because they so caught up on trying to figure out how you do what you doing in your life, how you got to where you got, what's the recipe, so they can go ahead. They jealous and they envious. That's all it is. They in this low vibrational energy. Do you get me what I'm saying? So not only is the enemy watching you, they get others to watch you as well. So they all just watching you. They all just fans of you. That's all it is. They just fans of you. They fans of you because of what God doing for you. They fans of you because you done made it through. Or didn't I tell you that in the last video that I did? They mad but love you at the same time because you overcame. How can you begin to understand these people's psyche? You gotta pray for them. They unhealed. They messed up. They broken real bad. You know, you got people in the community. They the Channel 7 news for the hood. They the Channel 7 news for the community. They know people business before it get out to everybody else. And they be happy about that. Like, that's a real accomplishment that you know people business. Come on, man. That's all that is. But you don't have to worry about these people gang stalking you. If somebody gang stalking you, man, just keep on giving them, keep on putting on the show. Because God putting on the show for you as well by keep blessing you. Every time they think that something gonna fail, every time they think that they gonna stop something, that's all they doing. Watching and being disappointed. Watching confused and abused. Because what they want to happen for you, what they want to stop, it's not happening. All right, guys. So, you know, I'm going to go ahead and all right, guys. So, thank you so much, everybody. I hope I answered everybody's questions. Like I said, continue to stay prayed up. Write your prayers, keep your journals, stay prayed up, stay grounded in the word, stay grounded in your faith. And I have a couple of more messages coming out, but I will be traveling, so you guys got to give me some time before I come back. Yeah, they crazy. You gotta leave these people alone. You already know what I was about to say. The lights on, ain't nobody home. The elevator really don't go past a certain level. We already discussed that today. But you gotta go ahead and keep focusing on what God has for you. Keep moving forward. Make sure that you pay attention to the community board. Make sure that you pay attention to the description box. All the answers that you guys are asking me all the time about what my email is, how can you do this, is all in the description box. Pay attention to that description box. I also include biblical scriptures there in messages. Yes, JC, this is just a live, so you guys get to see it before everyone else do, and then it automatically uploads and everyone else can see it. So thank you guys for tuning in and listening to me, and I just want to say that I appreciate you guys very much. Oh, Mika, we went over how God is telling you to move forward and not look back. But you guys will be able to go back and replay the message. I want to thank you guys so much. Listen to me to what I'm saying. When I tell you guys that I really do love you, I really do mean that. I really do love y'all. I really do appreciate you. Okay? This is beyond the growth. This is beyond being a subscriber, being whatever. I truly do love y'all. Y'all have been the nicest to me, the nicest people that I've ever met. You guys check up on me. You always look out for me. You always asking me how I am. You get me what I'm saying? So I really want to thank you guys for that. And it's like I said, there's huge things in store for us up ahead. So I just want to make sure that for whatever the reason I was led to deliver this message today, please make sure that you release whatever it is that you have to release, baby. Don't disobey God. We already know what happened when you disobey him. Listen to him, to what he's saying. Move forward. Don't look back, okay? And everything gonna be okay. I'm your friend. I'm your sister. We ride together, we slide together. JC Gang for life, okay? Stay prayed up and be blessed, my babies. I love y'all. Have a good weekend.